Alright, here to do today's daily calculations. Based on the Law of Time 13 moon calendar, as well as the dream spell calendar, also known as the Zolkin. So welcome. And once again, these videos, they are not going to be outlining so much as to all of the how and the why behind it, as much as more of a raw doing the calculations and connecting with that. If you want to find more information, you can perhaps request. We can check out some other types of content. Anyways, so the Destiny Oracle, that's what we are going to begin with for today's kin, which is kin 130, White Cosmic Dog. And now this marks the halfway point of the 260-day spin. It is the final and 13th day of the wave spell of the White Mirror. So 13-day energy of reflect, order, and endlessness. So here to help bring some of those energies in, as a White Mirror myself. And yeah, also 13th tone today, so today is my jam. White Cosmic Dog, guided by the White Cosmic Wizard, and then I suppose I'm the guide to that, because that's how the Zolkin works. It's actually really cool. One of the patterns is that anything, so the guide of any kin, and then the guide of that will always be the same family of it as the native wave spell. So for example, yesterday, now this wave spell, it's a White Mirror wave spell, so that means it's signal family. And so the signal family is the seals 3, the Blue Knight, 8. I'm not going to go past, anyways. 8 is the star, 13 is the Skywalker, and 18 is the mirror. So yesterday was the red crystal moon. It was guided by the red crystal dragon. And then the dragon is guided by the Skywalker. Skywalker is signal family. Go to the 10th day, kin 127, blue planetary hand. That is guided by kin 75, the planetary eagle, which is guided by kin 23, the blue planetary knight. The knight is signal family. Go to the 9th day, kin 126, white solar world bridger. Its guide is the wind. The wind there of the solar tone is guided by the mirror, signal family. Go to the 8th tone, kin 125, red galactic serpent. That is guided by kin 229, red galactic moon, which is guided by kin 73, red galactic Skywalker, signal family Skywalker. Anyways, I'm going to end that a little bit there, but it's very interesting to note. Pretty good side thing on its own. So, the Destiny Oracle. So today is kin 130, White Cosmic Dog. The analog or helper today is kin 169, Red Cosmic Moon. The guide for today is kin 234, White Cosmic Wizard. The antipode is kin 260, Yellow Cosmic Sun. And then the occult today is kin 131, Blue Magnetic Monkey. So, as usual, we will add up the numbers together. Pardon me, a little bit itchy, my nose right now. So, just add up 130 plus 169 is 199 plus 234. 533, and then 533 plus 260, which is 793. 793 plus our hidden power, kin 131. $924. Let's see if that checks out. Now it's supposed to be a seed seal, so that works. 924 would be kin 144. So that is the magnetic tone. And yep, that checks out. The destiny oracle of any cosmic tone is always going to be the magnetic tone. One of the ways that the destiny oracle is very regular and mathematical, where I don't need to add them up in that way to find out what tone they are. It's you could say any random number, like let's say 176. And so every seventh tone is a solar tone, and then we go to the antipode of that 176 yellow warrior, which is the world bridger. Resonant world bridger is guided by a mirror. So now the destiny oracle for the 176 is 178 white solar mirror. Even just knowing the numbers, that comes with practice, really, where I can teach how to do that, although for the sake of understanding, when you do something a lot and it becomes second nature, then it becomes easier to remember things. Anyways, and everything's a mathematical pattern, so pretty much everything. The psi bank is the one exception. Let's go anyway. Alright, so that was just a quick explanation to find out that our number 924 is indeed our destiny oracle for today. And that would be BMU. $42. And once again, that is found by subtracting 924 by 441 until it's under 441. So 924 minus 882 is 42. So that is our destiny oracle BMU. And since that is kin 144, we can also activate the synchronic BMU for that kin, which is 239. So, and then another BMU that we can activate is from the seals. So today's the 10th seal, plus the analog is the 9th, 19, plus the wizard, 14, so that's 33, plus the sun is 20, 53, plus 11, 64. So that's all the seals of today's destiny oracle, apart from the tone. I'm just going to activate these numbers. .4. Then we got 42. And then 239. Okay. So now that we got those, let's move to the hunab 21 grid. And so the Destiny Oracle, that one is going to be consistent for every single King 130 White Cosmic Dog. But the hunab grid, it is unique in the sense that it might repeat sometimes, although it won't repeat in the sense that it's a combination of the chakra as well as the Destiny Oracle. And the chakra is determined by the 13 moon calendar. So that happens every 7 years. And then there's even more parameters to that if you wanted to add in the time lens, which sure, we could add that in today. That'd be 108 times 13, which is 1404. All right, and then 1404 is BMU 81. Okay, so now for the hunab 21 grid, which we use the BMUs that are associated to each one of the seals. So we have today's seal, the white dog, BMU 303. The helper, the red moon, BMU 306, adds up to 609. The guide today, the white wizard, BMU 276, and that brings us to 885. And then the antipode for today is the yellow sun, BMU 414, which brings us to 1299. Plus the occults for today, the blue monkey 312. So that brings us to 1611, plus the chakra today, the heart chakra day, 441. Which brings us to 2052, I believe. So that was the math that way. Now we're gonna double check, as we always do. If that's boring, you can just skip ahead. That's okay. So do the math two ways. So now we'll just go, remember 2052. So we have 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 6, 15. 19 plus 2, 21, plus 1, 22. All right, so the 2 checks out. Plus 2, so we have 9 plus, or I went 0 plus 0 plus 7 plus 2. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 1, 11, plus 4, 5, 52. Looks like we're on track so far. Let's just input one more number. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 2, 9, plus 4, 13, plus 3, say 13. Yep, 13. Plus 3, 16, plus 4, 2052. All right. So it checks out. 2052 is our Destiny Oracle. The Hunab Q21 grid total for today. And that can be accessed via BMU 288, which, that just happens to be the number of the red serpent also. That BMU. That's all in the cool synchronizations. Okay, so then also 2052, that would be kin equivalent 232, the yellow spectral human, and that is BMU 324. All right, so just activate those numbers. Shall I try to remember them? All right, let's go. Beginning with 303, white dog. Totally messed that up for a second. All right, white dog. 15.6, red moon. Guide 276, or 13.6, vigesimal. 13.16, next 414. 1.0.14 invigesimal. And now we got 312. 15.12 invigesimal. And then 441. Okay, so then those activated. Now, what did we say? 288. Activate that. And the kin equivalent. .4, 324. Now we can also add in the heptad path this week, which it is the connection between the red dragon and the red serpent, and that is 108 plus 288 equals 396. Okay. So now we got those activated. I might split into another video, but I'm going to just keep rolling.